All right, my next guest is the president of Hyphenates. He's a writer, an actor, a producer, director, and we're going to meet them all right now in one person. Please welcome Donald Glover, everybody. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
The consummate Slashy. Writer slash producer slash director, musician, fire dancer. Jazz tap enthusiast. What else? I mean, what?
I do actually jazz tap. That's not.
You do not jazz tap.
I do jazz tap. I took jazz tap for like 5 years.
Pilates instructor, Windsor?
I don't want to
Step
get into
aerobics?
it, but I am opening a school this summer. No, I guess. Yeah, I just have a lot of things I like to do, I guess.
Well, what drives you? Because, I mean, do you wake up in the morning and go, I haven't accomplished everything today? I need to check off 15 more boxes of my life? Or?
It's not so much that. I think it's just like, I really like this song. I want to make a song. Oh, if I make a song, like, oh, that would really go great in this type of movie, so let me write that. And it's just kind of builds upon each other. Like, people are always asking me, like, how do you choose which one you want to do? I kind of see them all as the same thing.
Right. But that's incredible that one thing could be a catalyst for another creative project. Most people are like, I see a bag of Doritos, that would go great with this bong.
And they go, and then they're like, where?
Yeah, I'll combine those two, fantastic, and then I'll enjoy something that someone who's hardworking has created.
And then you just wake up eating cherry pits or something like that. Yeah, it's just like that. Yeah.
Now, where would you put your level of celebritydom now? I mean, Community is a huge hit, obviously, and you're great on it. I mean, where? Can you get away with murder at this point, or what?
No, I got pulled over the other day by a cop, and he was gonna give me a ticket, and then he was like, "Oh, you have a New York driver's license. Did you just move here?" And I was like, "Yeah, I just moved here. I'm on the show, and I was trying to get on."
Here we go.
Community.
Okay, yeah.
He's like, "Never heard of it." And I was like, "Oh, Joel McHale's on it." He was like, "Uh-huh." And then I was like, "Chevy Chase." He's like, "I love Chevy Chase." And then he was like, "Tell Chevy Chase he got you out of a ticket."
Really?
Yeah, that was it. And I was like, so as long as I can pull that Chevy Chase card, I think I'm good.
That's incredible. Forget your own level of celebrity.
I'm like 2 levels away from actually being famous.
If being that, 2 degrees separated from Chevy Chase, or really 1 degree, is enough to get you out of a speeding ticket, what can Chevy Chase get away with?
I don't know. He's probably robbing a bank.
Right? He's probably strangling a streetwalker as we're having this
strangling a puppy and just running out. It's like he's probably
It's cool, I'm Chevy. It's cool.
Oh, I love that guy when he falls. That's what the cop's saying as he's seeing him choke somebody.
I love it. And you do some crazy impersonations. I saw you on Leno doing a phenomenal Tracy Morgan.
I like it because he's just like, when I first met him, like everything was like, it just kind of scared me because I was just like, everything was insane. He was like, you should put Legos in your sandwich. Everything was like so weird, and I was like, this guy's brain is insane. Yeah, he scared me.
I have a feeling that's going to be a new trend now. Like, you've just started, like, kids on the street eating Lego sandwiches, sticking out of wheat bread.
Just like a whole epidemic of just like kids not having teeth.
Teeth shattering.
They'll
replace them with Lego blocks. That's what they'll do, and then their sandwich will connect right in. But what else? You also do a Chris Rock.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. He doesn't really have anything. Just like, when you go to the school, like like a lot of big statements with him.
Well, and you work impressions into your movie too, which I think is great. It's a Mystery Team.
Yeah, Mystery Team.
And this one, you shot this a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, we shot this like almost 2 years ago now.
And what's the premise of Mystery Team?
The premise, I guess, would be these 3 kind of Encyclopedia Brown-esque like kids who were like, when they were 8, everybody loved them. And then now they're like in high school and everybody hates them because you can't do that forever. You can't be like kind of.
They're still trying to solve crazy crimes.
Yeah, just like they're still trying to who stuck their thumb in Mrs. Kimmel's pie and who did that kind of stuff. And that sounded gross.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was like that.
In elementary school, that has one meaning, but in high school,
that sounded disgusting.
That has a whole other meaning.
I know, I was like, who stuck their thumb? It's just like, yeesh.
It's a fun case to solve.
It's a great case to solve. It's like, it doesn't even really need solving as much as doing.
Just a sense of smell and a lot of questioning.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it'd be that, and then now they're like in high school, so to prove to themselves and the whole town that they're still, I guess, viable detectives, they take it upon themselves to solve a double murder.
All right, let's take a peek. We have a clip here from Mystery Team.
Okay, Brianna, we're gonna do something called Good Cop, Bad Cop. It's like a game. I'm gonna pretend to be mean, but it's just part of the game, okay? Wipe that smile off your face. You think this is a game? Oh, no. I'm just pretending, remember? Okay, now Duncan's gonna come in and he's gonna be the good cop. That'll be fun, right? Okay.
My partner. Guy's an animal, right? You doing okay? Can I get you anything? Apple juice? You know, I could make this real easy.
All right. The gloves are coming off.
Oh, no!
Yeah. And then
you flipped a child's table.
Yeah. I mean, like, we had to cut it out. We had to cut the rest of it out because this is cable, but I beat the crap out of that
you
little
did,
girl.
you did.
It's
Which
really messed up.
Worth
really
the purchase
messed
price
up.
on DVD
Yeah,
alone.
have you seen Kick-Ass?
Well, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's way more violent.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
And finally, I want to congratulate you on the launch of your blog.
Oh, thank
Very
you.
impressive. I loaded it up and saw a header graphic and giant boobs.
Yep, that's
So
my blog.
Immediately bookmarked. Well done. I set it to my homepage.
I debated for a long time to put that video up that's up right now, just like the girl with big boobs. Like, it's just like it's not just boobs, but like, yeah, I think like
Don't try to justify that
trying
video.
to justify. It's not. She has a doctorate.
She's
like,
artfully bowling and taking her pants off.
Yeah, she's beautiful. So I was like, I'll put it up.
But what's the notion of the blog then? For those who don't, I mean, is it just stuff that you find interesting and boobs and bowling alleys?
It's stuff that I find interesting. It's trying to like keep up with all my projects and when I'm going to be in your town and dates and doing stand up. You know, when stuff like Mystery Team is coming out and all that stuff. But also just like, I guess, cool videos and ideas and like art that I think is really cool.
I don't know how you managed to spin so many plates at the same time, but we enjoy watching you spin nonetheless,
thank you.
Donald. Dude, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. We didn't even talk about the music. We'll get to that some other time, please.
Right.
You guys, go get the Mystery Team DVD. It's out now.
I was a huge Encyclopedia Brown fan for a while. Like I remember picking up the book in like 5th grade and being like, oh, this guy's name is Donald. The author's name is Donald Sobel, and I was like, he must be good because he has my name. So I just happened to pick it up, and I was like, immediately just like, mysteries, yes, you know, these are awesome. Like I love mysteries so much, and I used to watch Murder, She Wrote with like my mom and stuff in Columbo, so I was a big mystery nerd for a while. But I loved Encyclopedia Brown. Mystery Team was never like really an an offshoot of a sketch. It was literally just, I wanted to make an Encyclopedia Brown movie. I wrote the outline, and it didn't look like it was going to happen. So, and we were looking for the next thing, and I was like, well, how about this? And we looked at the outline, and there were some things that immediately jumped out to us. So we wanted to, and the big thing about it was we were trying to depart from our sketch background. Not to leave it behind, but we were just like, what's the next step? Like TV, we were like, maybe we should make a TV series. We had a TV series that we had written as well. And we were like, let's make this movie. I think that would help us all out the most as far as like something we really loved and showed off the things we could do best. There are so many people in Mystery Team that just ended up getting famous, I guess. Like, I mean, like, Bobby Moynihan got SNL like right after we were done shooting. Aubrey Plaza auditioned for funny people on the set of Mystery Team. Like, I remember her being like, I really want to get this part. Will you read Seth Rogen's part for me? So I was like reading her part, being like, no one's ever gonna get this movie. Like, I didn't think she wasn't gonna get it, but it was just like so far away from me. Like the fact that like our friend would be in a Apatow movie, it was just like, wow, like immediately like blew my mind. Ellie Kemper was in our Blowjob Girl, our most popular sketch. Like, she's now on The Office, and like it's nuts. Oh, Ben Schwartz, who just got picked up on the new J.J. Abrams pilot that just got picked up. He plays a friend in the movie. Like, it's just been like, and like people always like, how'd you get in touch with these people? And .com for 30 Rockets, like, it's really was just like we were all working together. Like, it was just like those were the talented friends that we had. Like, everybody at UCB in New York were just like really good, you know. And as Aubrey Plaza has shown, it's just like she's like a star, you know. Like, so like I think it was just not like foresight, but we're like, oh, our friend is really good at that. Let's have him in the movie. Community is very ensemble based and has like a lot of things that I guess I learned at UCB. There was a lot of like, I don't know, like when I first got to UCB, like it really did change the way I looked at things, like the show, the Upright Citizens Brigade, along with like Mr. Show and stuff. That sketch background really forces you to look at premise. And like the thing with Mystery Team was like, you know, that's a premise based. Like you can look at a lot of Derek stuff and it's not character based. Like we wouldn't have like, oh, this is Jeremy the fart monster. That's a horrible character. Don't steal that. But like yeah, we wouldn't have that just because we're very premise based, and that I think comes from the UCB philosophy. It was just like the premise is like the heart of the sketch, and you play that, and then you get out. And I think that helps a lot on Community because like Community is a very like not that the world is sketchy, but like you rely on your ensemble a lot, like you do. You rely on your sketches. Like you're only as strong as your weakest character, and like I think like everybody in Community is so strong and really knows their character, and we really work hard to make, you know, you can't. I don't think you can really envision Community without everybody there. Like it is one of those things where like sometimes there'll just be episodes where it's like, oh, there's a Joel McHale and Danny storyline, and the rest of the storyline is just everyone else. It's just like the B storyline is just everybody's working on this thing. And like I think that's a really cool thing. People come up to us like all the time for the Spanish rap. It's pretty good, especially when we're together. Like when we're together, it's just like, you know, we're just doing it all the time. But like it's surreal. It's just so surreal to have something that you do like months and months ago have an effect on me. I opened for Joel McHale doing stand-up for Joel McHale when he was in Chicago and a couple in Las Vegas. And in Chicago, he had me and Danny, because this is Danny's hometown, come up and do it. And it was just crazy how people just knew it. Like it's strange. It's still strange to me when people know Bro Rape. Or when people know like all those online sketches. Like it's just insane to me. I'm like, you grew up on that? Like, it's like, you're 12. Like, the idea that that's still relevant is really cool. I haven't directed. I'd really want to direct. Like, that sounds so gross. But I haven't directed, but I don't plan on directing for a long time. I haven't directed. Well, I mean, like, that's the thing. I think a lot of people think of it, especially as of late, people have been asking me, so how do you do all those things and like kind of thing? Because I don't think I view them as like, I don't view them as things that like, oh, I need to do this and I have to do that. Like, oh, don't forget that. I literally just kind of go into every project being like, all right, I'm gonna make this awesome. How do I make this awesome? Well, I really want to make the music good, so I guess I have to do the music because I have a good idea of what I want the music to be. Like when I was very little, I tried so hard to get my dad to buy one of those Japanese PlayStations where you could design your own games. And I was like, I tried so hard. My dad was like, it's $3,000. You're not getting it. But I went online and I really studied making video games for a long time. And I thought that's what I was actually going to do. I was going to work for this company called Longtails before I got the 30 Rock gig. Because if I like something, I don't see why there's no reason I can't do it. That's just kind of the way I view things. Like if you really love it and you want to have like your idea come out, you just learn it. I think a cool game would be called like Girlfriend or something, where you get to ask out girls that you could not ask out in real life. Like it's just having like the right and like really working towards it. I just think that would be kind of cool because there's so many girls like I would like in high school especially that I was like, I wish I could ask her out, like, because I know there's so many consequences, and it'd be nice to like have those consequences play out in a place that's safe. That's like the nerdiest thing ever. It's really nerdy and sad, kind of like just like me, you know, trying to ask out. But I think that would be kind of fun in a weird way. Also, there'd be magic involved, so it'd be fun. Yeah.